Peace, y'all. It's your man Dave with my brother Quest, the man bringing you all things marriage, paying you huge dividends on your investment in time with us. We're talking about love, sex, having children, money, spirituality, life, communication, and anything else to help you thrive and win in your relationships. And guess what? This is grown folks' business. So get ready to make grown-up decisions. You know why? Because marriage ain't for suckers. That's the name of the program. Marriage ain't for suckers. All right, let's get into it. Hey, yo, Quest, it's time to give the people something, man. What we talking about today?
You know what I'm saying? I just got to set it off right, D. Welcome to another edition of the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. MAFS, if I wanted to say an acronym, you know what I'm saying? Run and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? We in the building back again. Shots out to my brother from another mother. My brother from them time there. From we are there we need. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, my mellow, my man, my gunner, because you got to keep a gunner around. You know what I'm saying? L. David Harris.
Hey, hey. What up, Quest? Yo, this thing knocks, man. I downloaded this when we first started, man. And it still knocks.
Yo.
What up, Quest?
What up?
I got to pull this down because we are indisciplined.
Hey, I'm worse than you. So
yeah, so let me just go ahead and pull that back.
I love it though. When I love it when I distract D and then D catch himself and be like, all right, we there. I'm like, no, we're going too far now. We can't turn
No.
Steam.
No. Where there's life, there's hope, brother. Where there's life, there's hope, brother.
I'm going for gusto. Let's go.
Yo, when we're in person, then all bets are off. I'm not gonna pull it back unnecessarily.
Yo, can I just say though, like for real, God has been good to us. Me and you specifically, because he allowed us to see each other in September. Okay. We saw each other in October.
Yes.
We're gonna see each other again in November. And in November.
Oh.
Yeah. Shouts out to ET, man. Let me explain something to y'all. If you're in the Atlanta area or you can travel and you have not caught a forward like service yet, you need to, Flat Shows, Decatur, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Beverly Bernard, Pierre Louis. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
That's Mrs. P. We were talking about Malik and John. Yep. Of course, Mrs. P was John. There. That's John P's mommy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she remembered us as young boys with no discipline.
None.
Hey, Mrs. P.
Yeah, we got halfway a little bit of discipline now. So you know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of discipline now. But yeah, man. Shouts out to E, who's afforded us to be able to go down. Shout out to Danica. Man, she's the one who is really spearheading the planting of APOC in Atlanta. And that gives us opportunity to go down and get some stuff done as well. So yeah, shouts out to him. So I'll see you in November.
Wow. And then guess what? What? Oh, hold on. Yeah. No, because if you do it, then it's going to go too ratchet.
Yeah.
We'll keep it more pop culture than ratchet. So hear that part. Hey.
This year now. Because this year we are close out the year different. You understand? Different this year.
Okay.
We are closing out the year by us being together in Jamaica. So I will be on the rock.
Mrs. P, nowhere better than yard.
Nowhere no better than yard.
Yes, so nice. Yes, so nice.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we on.
Yeah, so I can't wait, man. Like for real, all jokes aside, we really have been blessed because
Hmm.
last year we didn't get to see the way we seeing right now. And
That's amazing. We didn't anticipate that this was
no,
going to be like this.
we didn't, and God
I
has
didn't
been
know.
good. God has been good.
What was I doing in October last year? Last year, I was an extreme execution coach. I still am.
Hmm.
Just continuing to build inside of the community.
Hmm.
Yeah, I had no idea. It was totally different life at that moment.
Dope, dope. And not only that, like all of our worlds collided, and they
Can you
about
imagine?
and
Bro, I was looking back. Like I'm gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna play. Well, I could play it, but I was. This is what I was doing. You know how the memory thing come up?
mm-hmm.
I put up one of these. Bro, I think it was one of those times you must have been traveling, right? And this is what, bro. Oh my goodness, you were traveling, and then this happened.
Let me see.
You
Oh,
were
wow.
traveling.
I
and
remember that too.
Yeah, you were traveling, and it was a marriage ain't for suckers without you, and I didn't have anybody, and this is what we were on, man. Like it was wild. Like
Wow.
this is in 2017, October 18th. Yeah,
David, even that amount of time you look different, bro.
yes,
Your gray done got grayer.
yeah. I got
You know what I'm
gray.
saying?
I got gray.
It got
Gray
grayer,
hair.
bro.
Look at that. See that?
Look at that.
See?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Official.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. I'm once again, I'm grateful and I'm thankful that we're gonna get to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Shouts out to everybody who is listening to the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. We are always so glad that y'all continue to support and listen in as we drop these gems. You feel me? How's things on the Rock, D?
Look at the transition though.
Yo,
Rock, what you think? Like,
life
okay.
is life.
Life is life, Quest.
That's
Life is life, man.
Life is life.
Yeah.
Life is
So
life.
nowhere better than yard.
Yeah, I'm
And
just saying.
whatever problems that I have, I would prefer have it in Jamaica.
Than anywhere else.
That's it. Yo, watch this. Watch I know.
Yeah.
Watch I know. Remember, I told you when I was in Atlanta the last time, I was in a food spot right before I'm going to go to the airport.
The Thai spot?
No. I didn't have that blessing. But just some food, local, just whatever food it was, right?
Yes.
And so I'm in the thing, and the lady said, "Can I interest you in a rewards card, whatever?" It's a black woman.
Oh yeah.
And I said,
I don't need no rewards because I don't live.
I don't live. And she was like, you don't sound Jamaican. And I'm like, lady, watch I know. Both sound Jamaican.
Yeah.
Eh? Yeah?
You don't see my passport.
Yeah.
Might not clap your. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah,
see that?
see that?
See that map? Tool book me off.
Tool.
See that?
Mine I don't.
All right. So you can say what you want to say, lady. You are where you are. And she said she's Jamaican, which is fine. That's her business. No big deal. But yeah, as I said, no thank you. Go get my mashed potatoes.
Please.
Because I'm about to get back on this plane.
And I need sustenance.
And when I reach, they're going to say, welcome home. And when I come back here, DHS going to say, welcome home.
That's right.
So tool me off.
That's right.
All right, good. So, settle that. Yeah, settle that.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, man, it's Thursday again. D, we in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking at life. Really, I'm really at the end of the year already. To be honest with you, truth be told, I'm in next year already.
Yeah.
We've already started making plans for a number of different reasons. And the same way that we make plans, whether we're on our job, because it's fourth quarter and there's certain conversations that you're having in the fourth quarter, I believe that we should treat our marriages the same way. Why are you waiting till next year to plan? Why don't you plan now for next year? You do it on your job already.
Do it today.
I'm sure that some people, you know what I'm saying? Having meetings and meetings for the meetings and meetings for the meetings for the meetings. Have a meeting about your marriage. What do you want it to look like next year?
Oh.
Truth be told, have you been any more fruitful? Have you multiplied any more? Right.
Oh,
I'm not even going to talk about subdue the earth and have dominion, because if you haven't been fruitful and you haven't multiplied, then you definitely can't subdue the earth or have dominion. Right.
say that.
Yeah. So I'm not even going to drip for the text too. And if you haven't, then we should start planning now. And one of the ways that we can do that is like improve on our communication. Cause we all got to move on one accord, right, D?
We must. We can.
So,
We will. We must.
so with that being said, what direction we flying in today?
I think I've seen something like this before, Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, dope.
Can you hear me?
Dope. That looks like
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like the work of one AB. You know what I'm saying? A to the Brianna.
I feel like that's the case.
Oh, she's dope.
That's the case.
Shouts out to her.
Yep. So really and truly, emotionally intelligent people always hear, air quotes, our spouses.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Emotionally intelligent people always, or more often than not, I shouldn't be extreme. Emotionally intelligent people more often than not hear our spouses, whether our spouses are vocalizing or not, whether our ears are picking up those waves of sound or they are quiet. More often than not, we are hearing them.
So let me ask this, D, because for the simple people, because I'm simple, right? Somebody might be saying, well, I don't, my IQ is decent, but my EQ is kind of, and I've never, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you born that way, being emotionally intelligent? Like, how do I get to the place where I'm emotionally intelligent?
Yeah, some people are born with aptitude toward emotional intelligence, and some people are not. But the not people can learn. You can learn. You must learn. Like everybody must learn.
Yep.
If we're going to be successful. And so, you know, the manner of learning, it depends on the person. Like I can't really speak on that today. But if you intend to be successful in your relationship, you have two choices. One, be selfish, or two, develop emotional intelligence. Those are the options, real talk. Like, and some people are like, oh, well, I'm not an emotional person. Oh, well, okay, emotional person. That's not what we're saying. God gave everybody emotions. Can you be angry? Yes. So can you be happy? Yes. Can you enjoy anything? Yes. So if you can do any of that, experience any of that, then all of us have emotions. Have you ever been fearful? Have you ever been excited and don't know why? Like I remember Josiah, the first time I took him outdoors after he came from, just for fun. I don't mean like to the doctor visits. So it's, a couple months into his life. We live in the country. The mountain, as the crow flies, is about a mile away. And the breeze come up off of that mountain. He was born in December. So I'm taking him out, like, and the first time that breeze whipped around the house and lick him, he was like, his eyes bright, and he's looking around like, okay, I feel something, I hear something, but I can't process what this is, but he liked it. He was born with emotions. You see? So now we just need intelligence, and intelligence is developed over time.
So I think it's important for the people to understand, because like for those who have a fairly decently high EQ, you good. But for those of us who are not, you keep running into the same situation over and over again with your spouse. Right? It's because you get too emotional, or you're not emotional enough, or it doesn't motivate you to, or you stay there. Let me just say that. Or you stay there. You don't give it its full run to your frontal lobe to make a decision about what it is that you're going to do. You
Yep.
just kind of feel it, and then based on what you feel, whether it's an exciting feel or one that stings, you execute from that place.
I got a question for you, Quest.
Yeah.
Do you like sexual intercourse with Faith Green? Okay.
I'm overjoyed. I'm a little
Pause. It's always my fault. I realize.
you do it time and time again, and it's not like you don't know what's about to happen. You know what's about to happen.
Okay, good.
Faith Green.
So ask me the same question, please.
Uh,
not the same question. The equivalent question is what I meant to say. Pause.
David,
Yes.
do you enjoy
Mhm.
sexual intercourse?
Mhm.
Simone Harris.
Yes, sir, I do. Now, Simone Harris
Yes.
is in perimenopause.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
She's-
That's what we doing?
She's going to full blown
Okay.
menopause.
Yeah.
Simone said in our
Mastermind.
call, yes, last night,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
she is telling all truth
Yep.
that sometimes the body and mind don't collaborate
Mm.
as she's making this transition. And she has the same response. If she were here, do you, Simone, love to have with your husband? Yes. But sometimes the body's like, nope, because of the transition. Now, Quest, when I say I love it, yo. But guess what?
Mm.
There are times that I have to tell my love for it to bow to love for Simone, because Simone's body is having weird pains for apparently no reason.
Slow down, David. Slow down, because this is
Yes.
crucial information right here.
Yes, sir. Sometimes my love for it has to bow to my love for her perimenopausal self and the not so great experiences with pain for no apparent reason,
Mm.
strange feelings. I said strange because she's not familiar with these feelings. And the thing we love, Quest, is out of the question. Now, I'm emotionally intelligent. Do I go to Simone and say, are you in pain? Can we do it like a 12-year-old that shouldn't be doing it anyway?
Let's go.
Am I unintelligent emotionally? That's what I meant to say. And I go to her and ask her these questions. Well, I know you've been in pain lately, but can we? I mean, it's been however long period of time, and I have needs, Come on, Quest. Or worse, like some of these dudes, now I'm in my feelings for real. Some of these dudes that are abusive to their wives. And they are like in their own minds saying, I have needs. Therefore, she, no matter what her emotional, physical state is at this time, about to give me what I want and need. I'm about to go get that. Because the question was, can you hear me? And I said, there are some verbal and nonverbal. We don't even have to have the conversation, real talk, because I know what she's going through. And I know how unresponsive she is at this moment of time, whatever that time is. And I don't even need to have I'm not trying to soothe her so I can go do the thing I think I like or I think I love.
You love.
I do love. I do love. But this is a non-conversation. Why? Because first of all, if I'm broaching the conversation, it's like, bro, you don't understand what's going on right now?
That's right.
Why are we even talking about this? And then now she's in a position to have to sense and feel, I don't know if it's guilt. I don't know if it's, oh no, my husband is still very is everything is working well. He's virile still.
Mhm.
And now, is he gonna be into somebody else? Is he gonna this happens in a split second. Like this happens in a split second. So, oh, you're not giving me what I need. You're not giving me what I want.
So I'm just gonna.
You see? And so rather than any of that, love for Simone supplants love for those. I won't tell you the timing because then you're gonna turn it into a thing. So I'm not gonna do that. But for the time that we experience together.
Mhm.
You feel me? So
Mhm.
so that's important. Like it's more than important. And there are many ways to twist this, but that one is top of mind for me because there are a lot of men who drag their wives into a strip club. That's what it is. That's
Oh.
what it is. That's what it is. So in the strip joint, you pull out your money and you if you pay the right way, then she'll wiggle the right way. You've turned your wife into a stripper or worse. When I say worse, I'm talking about to your wife. Your wife is not that, bro. Your wife is not that. Your wife is not this fictitious character that entertains you when you pay her. Your wife is not that nastiness that you see on your screen when you watch the thing you're not supposed to be watching.
Come on, bro.
Like, that's not your wife. That woman got paid and they said, action, cut. Okay, go to this. Action, cut. That is not real life. That's not real. That's unholy, and your wife ain't that. Therefore, emotional intelligence says, I love her more than the feeling that I have when I do the thing we both normally love together. I said all of that. Yeah.
Well, as you were talking, though, I don't know why, but the story of Joseph pops into my mind
Mm-hmm.
and Potiphar's wife.
Mm-hmm.
My man was exiled. All of these different things. You could tell he was a virile man because obviously there was something about him and how he moved and how he looked that had Potiphar's wife looking like,
Yeah, she was clawing at him. She was clawing at him.
I want a piece of that pie. Right? But there's something that he had in terms of emotional intelligence, I believe, that allowed him, because, like, for real, if he was in the fullness of his emotions, it wouldn't have been nothing for him to have this affair. And you can
Brother.
easily come up but justified the affair by saying, hey, she got at me. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't, and Joseph probably wasn't even active like that. But I'm guessing he was at an age now where all of those.
Brother, she was trying to take it. So it wasn't like she was asking something. She was manifesting her desire. So you know what happens when people like those do that. And then she's grabbing at him because she got his coat. So she touched him, bro.
She touched my man.
And I'm not trying to sensationalize it, but she had his coat.
Can I
so
say
that means she put hands on him.
Can
somewhere. I don't know where.
Can I say this too?
Uh-huh.
I would think that she was fine as all get out because she was the second in command's wife.
Yeah, you didn't have to run away. You wouldn't run away from well, I won't say it, but you don't run away from nobody that you don't. It's not a thing. You be like, lady, just leave me alone.
A fine Egyptian?
Ooh, you did say Egyptian. I forgot about that part. Okay, pause.
Bruh, that might be a problem, but my man's emotional intelligence was intact enough for him to put them to the side and say, what kind of like, for real, I can destroy a whole bunch of stuff by making this move. What kind of carnage would happen as a result of, right? And it's people think it's a different thing, but it's really the same principle that guarded and guided him to be able to make that decision in that situation is the same one that it allows us to make the decision with Simone going through, pre-stages of menopause. Faith is getting up there too, so hers is not too. She's already talking about temperature. It's ice cold, and she's talking about she hot. And then when it's hot, she want to come up out of everything like it's there,
and not for your benefit either.
No, not for my benefit.
Get away.
That's my benefit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I'm going but here's the funny thing, because I'm committed to her
Hmm.
and I know that I have needs, right? But my needs are not going to supersede, like, her needs in this particular time, place, and space, because she has needs as a result of what this thing called menopause is doing to her.
You know
So
what's
she needs to
interesting?
really have control over, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know she would love to feel better in those
Mm.
moments, because you could speak more to the probably all of the symptoms that come along with it, because that's where Simone is right now, right? So I know she don't want to be there because
No,
it's
no,
not a
no.
pleasurable experience.
No, 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 no.
You
No.
feel me? So
Yeah.
how would I look? You know what I'm saying? Saying, yo, I know that this is going on and da 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 da.
However,
Yeah. But my emotional intelligence is at a level where I'm not going to enjoy it if you're not enjoying it with me.
oh no. No, 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 no. And think about it. Faith and Simone are God's daughters.
Oh, bro.
They are God's daughters.
Yeah, you could mess around with them if you want to.
And so if you are foolish enough, brothers or sisters, depending on the scenario,
Foolish.
because there are men who are having whatever physiological challenges, or if not physiological, some other challenge where he's not available that way, and there's nothing wrong where with your marriage, but there's something wrong with him at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and you can emasculate him, right? You can say, well, I'm not even gonna say the words. Like, I'm not trying to trigger nobody, but you can emasculate the dude and tell him all kind of foolishness. It's in your mind. Like, I know some old heads, man, right now, where their prostate's not right, and so the prostate is not right in the
I'm
sense,
sorry.
huh?
I'm sorry. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes,
I'm sorry. You said it for some of the men, prostate.
not right.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry that it's not right. I'm sorry.
Prostate not right
Yeah,
at this moment in time is what I'm saying to you, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can
I'm just apologizing to them for. I'm sorry that
May I,
empathy.
may I continue?
Sorry. Yeah, you can.
All right. So the prostate, not prostrates, Jamaicans, please, and thanks. The prostate, the walnut that is located where it's located. Long story.
Did you just take a shot at the
I'm
Jamaican?
tired, son. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, man. Prostrate. That is an action.
You're prostrate nowhere.
It's not an organ. Pause.
You're
So anyway,
prostrate. Listen.
bro, I know I started it, but may I please continue?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right. So what I'm saying, if the prostate's inflamed, then the thing that's called urethra, the tube that passes from the bladder through the prostate, out through the private parts, into the air, so now you can urinate, there's an impact on sexual function for those men who are dealing with that. And there are some wives, unfortunately, that have no emotional intelligence and turn that into a thing. So it's a two-way street, right? I wanted to be graphic in the sense because there are some other philosophical things and you could be like, well, I don't understand. Well, you understand that, don't you?
Yep.
So what I'm saying is emotional intelligence says because he or she, God's children, you being disrespectful to their plight says, I don't care what God thinks about his children. The vow that I took to God before these people, like, I don't care that he's emotionally jacked up because what used to work a certain way ain't working. And then wondering if my wife is not my wife, by the way. I just figured I'd put that in there because that's not my challenge at this moment in time. But anyway, can I just continue? That's my fault. Don't hold it against me, Quest. Don't hold it against. Don't make me pay for this. Don't make me pay for this, bro. Please don't make me pay for this. You're making me pay for this. As I was saying before I distracted me.
Yes.
But Is she wondering if there's something else other than the physiological problem or health problem? Wives, is he wondering if there's some other reason why you are in this state and it's not perimenopause or whatever it is? Right? Okay. Then there's the other stuff. And this all happens quickly. It's like these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts. It's like, and people are coming to conclusions just as quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And you can jack your marriage up. And these idiots will leave their homes.
Idiots
Leave their homes and go find what them want somewhere else, and then realize too late because they were selfish, unemotional, emotionally unintelligent, and not spiritually intelligent, and therefore mash up your marriage, mash up relationships with your in-laws, with your children, with your community, and the people who look up to you for whatever the reasons are. Pause. That all happens in one foolish decision span.
And
can I say that?
Thing about it, D, they don't stay in that state forever. It's just a season, just like everything else.
So yeah, dog, bro, you can't hold it for a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, bro. You got years. I got 22 years with Simone, bro. Married. I can't go through this with her.
Yo, can I say this too? Can I say that stuff that we watching on the news right now is a result of what we talking about right now? The stuff we seeing in Gaza and
please careful. Yes. Because Abraham.
Yeah. It's a result of the very thing that we talking about right now.
Yeah, ease yourself.
Abraham could have just let himself wait until the like for real. Just wait. The promise is there. Just wait and let it manifest. My man got with Hagar. Ishmael was born. And what you seeing centuries later is a result of this very thing that we talking about, being able to have your EQ high enough.
Yeah.
David,
so
I wish I had time.
I wish I had the time. But that, I mean, I think that is the whole thing though. Like people who want to front like they don't this stuff doesn't resonate with them, they can continue to lie to themselves. Because I think you saw, now you're seeing it.
Farrah.
Now you're seeing it. Yeah. Yeah.
I was legit gonna get that joke out of here every other day.
Yeah. Yeah. So the people who front like this is not a thing, that's your business. But if it's not this, then it's something else. If it's not this, then something else. How you behave towards your children versus how she behaves towards your children. What causes the responses that you have when you're talking about things that are difficult for both of you to talk about, whatever it happens to be. So the question again is, can you actually hear me or can I actually hear you? Pause. We have to seek to understand more or before we seek to be understood.
David, it's like there's a disconnect. It's the theory versus execution thing all over again. No, it's almost like it's a common understanding, right? That when you get into marriage, you are there to serve your spouse. Or is it a common understanding? Like you are there for the purposes of service. That's what you're there for.
I like serving, right? Simone's. So
yeah.
I like serving. I like serving. I like servicing her.
I like servicing her too.
Faith. You love to service Faith.
I mean Faith specifically.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith. Pause. So it's like we know it in theory, but when we get into the relationship, we do the total opposite.
Yeah.
Is we do the total opposite. Like, and maybe if Farrah said it's not common, I had to learn that.
That's what we were talking about when we started. Like you have to, it has to be developed.
You know what? And let me say it. God has been so good to me in faith in terms of our marriage that I forgot that it was what Farrah was talking about the first time I got married. 2003 to 2005 was hell on earth, bro. Legit. It started out kind of cool, but you walk into the relationship thinking that, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that, like, for real, I'm doing this. I need you to do And that there was a slew of other issues, right? But that was one of the mindset. But I'm saying that God has been so good to me in this season of my life as it relates to my marriage that you forget that like you, and this is the reason why we are doing Connect.
Connect, a greenhouse singles community.
Man, let me tell you something. This is the reason why, D. For those who have been watching, listening to the podcast, like
Yeah.
for real, and you are single and you've been listening because you want to gain tips, gems, whatever, for the purposes of getting into your own relationship later on. We are forming a singles community because the things that we think should be common knowledge when you're stepping into relationship are not.
Can I say it this way? We're saving
Yeah.
marriages before they start.
I love it.
Oh, I feel like we've been certified to do that. Isn't that
Oh,
right,
we've
sir?
been certified to Simba some out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, D? But that's
Mhm.
it. I'm realizing more and more that there's a key word that you need before you enter into anybody's relationship, and that's called development. Being the very best version
Of yourself
of you could
that you can be.
It's funny. We make me and you make joke about it, but everything that we're talking about runs through everything that we do. Even when you listen to the podcast, you listen to the intro or the outro. It's the stuff that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Being the very best version. Why? Because Farrah just pointed it out. It's not common. I had to learn it.
Yeah. Common. Like they say in Jamaica a lot, common sense and a common again.
Yeah.
Common sense is not common again anymore, excuse me. Right? And so we must not take.
Or when you wired differently.
Yeah. Put that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to recognize that we need to be responsible, own whatever space we are. Oh, see, why is she doing that to me, Quest?
You see?
Why is she doing this?
I don't know who please tell her that you're married. Like, and we don't promote that kind of stuff.
Yo, try to tell her a long.
Yeah, to try to tell her a long
Where
time.
was I again?
Yeah, you try to tell her a long time. You
Quest,
see?
where was I?
You see, now I'm jacked up now.
I'm about to do the alfalfa.
Yo, they're not even
You
sliding at the DM.
are so beautiful. Remember that? To me, can't you see?
With his voice cracking up.
Can't even. Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying was that we have to develop and take ownership. That's the key. Like, that's the key. We have to take ownership. So at whatever stage we happen to find ourselves, that's cool.
Yeah.
But if we remain there, that's when it's not cool.
Not cool.
You dig? That is when it's not cool. So we develop. Thank God we develop. And that thing that you've been saying for the last how many years we've been doing this, Quest?
Yeah.
About phenomenal doesn't just happen. It takes work.
No. And here's the funny thing about it. And this is what made what Farrah said so dope. It's not common. I had to learn that.
Yeah.
Once again, it is even in the language we say, no matter where you are in the entire spectrum, from shaky to good, good to great.
Oh, that's what we doing?
Ultimately, you want phenomenal. No matter where you are in that spectrum, you can get better.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But it takes work. So let's do that. Work.
All right, let's go get them. Yeah. Thanks for the time, y'all. We'll catch you on the replay. No, we won't. See you later. Stay focused. There you have it, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us. Marriage is about mutual love and mutual respect, and it works for those willing to make it work. Real talk, our spouses are treasured jewels given to us to make life better. And the sooner we learn to value one another will be the sooner we become the absolute best versions of ourselves we can be. Until next time, peace.